I believe we are live. It says we're live, so hopefully we are. So this is gonna be like super random. I got some stuff in the mail today. Decided I would open up real quick. I had a little bit of time this afternoon, I guess evening now. It's about, I think, what, 5:30, 5:45 East Coast time. So yeah, we'll see how many people actually get on this because, like I said, this is like a super kind of random time to actually be streaming for me just because this is the only time I really have available. So we'll see if anybody gets on in this dinner time, I guess, video. Trevor McGuire, what is going on? How are you doing this Wednesday night? Hopefully you are doing well. Thanks for joining. Like I said, yeah, I'll see how many people actually get on. This is a really kind of odd time. Retro, Bricks, Stewart, Recovering Toy Addict, what is going on? How are you guys doing today? Thought I would go live real quick. Jay Miller, how's it going? Because I got this in the mail today. So I figured I'm so excited to actually open this up. So I didn't want to wait. So I figured I'd go live, unbox that real quick. Rob Olivia, how's it going today? Yeah, I didn't know with kind of being like a Wednesday at 5:30 if anyone would actually get on, but I see a lot of people are here, so awesome. Thanks for joining. Let me grab the chat and let me pull it up here on my computer real quick. But hopefully everyone's doing pretty well tonight. Gordon Bassigle, no, actually, I already have that one. And that box is actually really small, or this box is a lot smaller than what the Gordon is. Than what the Gordon is. That's, you can kind of see it right there's the bat signal and Gordon hanging out right there. So yeah, the other thing I got was some comics from Brothers Krim. This was my shipment of comics, so I figured I would go ahead and open those up as well. And what I do with my scissors, I thought I grabbed them. This is what being prepared looks like, everyone, when you have nothing prepared. So let me grab those real quick. Oh, it's because they were sitting behind me. Never mind, I got them now. Let's see. Huffer says my Nosferatu should be arriving soon. Can't wait. And that's a little hint of what I will be unboxing. It is the MEZCO Nosferatu Silent Screamer 112 figure, which I am super excited to get in my collection. But first, we're going to go ahead and open up this Brothers Krim package I got. There's quite a bit of comics that I ordered from one of their auctions, which if you guys watch Josh's videos, he's promoted in the last couple weeks. They do these really fun auctions on Friday night, Monday night, and Saturday morning, where they just put up a bunch of comics and you can bid on them. It's a really fun time. Like, even if you're not buying anything, it's fun just to kind of jump on the chat and just kind of see what they have, what all is happening as far as seeing, what comics they have, what people are buying. You get to see some of the bidding wars that happen. It's a lot of fun, and I'm really enjoying it. Let's see. What else we have? Iron Bitch, you're wearing my shirt at FaveCon. Fully agree. C2E2, one of my favorite conventions as well. Really hope next year we're able to go again, but at this point, who knows if and when we'll ever go to a convention again. I mean, yeah, at this point, it's crazy everything that's going on. So I'm hoping maybe next year, but I'm not holding my breath that we'll actually have conventions next year either, from the way things are going. Let's see. I just got my shipment. Robert Lewis I just got my shipment from the Brothers Krim Great Packaging. Yeah, they definitely know what they're doing. Yeah, this is how mine came as well. So, like, it was in a bubble envelope and then has this really nice cardboard sleeve. So they definitely know what they're doing. And geez, they even put it in another another envelope to hold them all together. So this is no joke. They're making sure your comics do not come damaged in any way, shape, or form. That's awesome. That's really nice to see, especially one of the comics that I bought, because it was a tad bit pricey, and I would not be thrilled if it came in a damaged condition. All right, so here are all my books. All right, let's see. So the first one, the first one is actually written to Kyle from Big Dub. Oh, I forgot about these. So this is the Beverly Hills 90210 comic that he purchased for me. If you guys, that's the other fun thing is, so we did like, it was me, Josh, Dub, a bunch of other people were on there too, but Josh, Dub, and I, we were all sitting there just buying each other random comic books, and this was definitely one of them. So this was the Beverly Hills 90210. Definitely gonna get that graded. I'm gonna put that on somewhere in the back of the display. Let's see. This was Batman number 195. This is one of the ones that I picked up. I can't remember what the significance of this one was. I can't remember if it was like a first appearance of somebody. I think it is. I think it's a Spark Spangled See-Through Man. Basically, this guy right here. I think that was his first appearance. But it's still kind of cool just to have a comic this old. Let's say this is Batman 195, and not in the best shape. There's a lot of like, I don't know, cuts and stuff actually here in the comic book itself. But man, it's just cool to see and own something kind of this old. So yeah, really cool to see. Let's see. So this one was Batman 184. So again, I don't think there was anything actually, like, there's nothing key about this one. It was just a super old book that I wanted to pick up, and I really like that cover. So I thought that was really, really cool. So I think this is the, okay, yeah, this is the big boy, and I'll save that one for last of what I bought. That one's the one that's actually worth quite a bit if I get it graded. Oh yeah, I'm super excited about this one. So this was another one that I got. This is actually the first one I got, and this is the Detective Comics 1000 Clayton Crane variant virgin cover. So there's no title, there's just the artwork. So I was super happy to get this variant in the auction. So yeah, thought that was a really cool cover to have. Let's see. We have another, this was just a classic cover of Bad Detective Comics. I think this was, what, 387 for Detective Comics, and then it's holding the original Detective Comics #1 and Batman #1. So, yeah, really kind of a cool classic cover there. And then, oh, this was actually apparently a gift from Big Dub as well. So, thank you, Big Dub, very much. And then there's the card from the auction right there. So that's a really cool, well, this is the Batman 30th anniversary issue. So that's one I'll definitely probably end up getting, excuse me, probably end up getting slabbed so I can put it in the collection, just since it is such an old book. This is just one of the another random ones I bought. I don't know why. The O.J. Simpson pages, so, or papers. So yeah, we have an O.J. Simpson comic book here. And then another fantastic first issue. Oh, and I forgot about this. So one of the brothers Krim actually drew, and if there are kids watching this, I'm sorry, but yeah, there was Big Dub told him to gift it to me and draw, you know, male anatomy on the back of it. So it's Crash Test Dummies #1. Let's see, the next one is another, Trevor said, display that next to a white Bronco Hot Wheel, right? That's what I need to do. I need to find a white Bronco Hot Wheel and then get like just a black leather glove and just have a little O.J. Simpson. Big Dub, what is going on, sir? It's actually just thanking you for, I don't know if you saw this or not, but apparently this is one of the ones that you got me from Brothers Krim. And if you remember right, I think you told them to draw something on the back of it or just on a comic, but they actually just drew it on the back. So thank you so much, Big Dub. I really appreciate that. Let's see. This is another random one we got. So Beverly Hills 90210 to go with the other one. Another Big Dub gift right here. This is the Conspiracy Comics with JFK right there on the cover. So I'm actually kind of curious, JFK, what really happened? I'm kind of curious what in the world this comic goes on, and like, I don't know, like it says unauthorized and proud of it. So I don't know, maybe I'll actually open that one up and read that one because I am super curious on what exactly that is. And let's see, make sure the black leather glove is too small for your hand though. Oh, of course, you have to make sure if it doesn't fit, you have to acquit, right? So, Insane Goon, what's going on? Sorry, let me get back to some of the comments I missed real quick before I show you the big purchase of this comic haul. And so this was the one that I really wanted, and I kind of went back and forth, and I talked them down a little bit. I think they wanted, I want to say $150 for it, and I ended up paying $110 for it. So this is Batman number 400, and this is the first appearance of Man-Bat. So right there you have Man-Bat and Batman facing off. Now, this isn't like a super high grade. It honestly doesn't look bad. I mean, there's definitely some like wearing here on the spine. I think they said they thought it was probably like around a 4.0, maybe a 5 at the highest, which is fine because if I'm going to send it in, get graded, like to be able to get a nice copy of this, like you're talking probably $1,000. So, you know, be able to get even just a 5.0 for $110, send it in, get it graded. Super happy to have the first appearance of Man-Bat right here. So, yeah, so that was the haul for Brothers Krim. Kiwi, what is going on? It is my evening, but I'm sure it's your morning. This is awesome. 26 people in here. I honestly didn't know with going live at 5:30 Eastern time, like if anyone actually would join or not. But thank you all for showing up and having fun with me on this, I guess, dinner time stream. So I do have to keep it a little bit short just because I have a band practice for the first time, I think since February is when we stopped, tonight. And we're actually doing a recording of our set tonight for our service Sunday morning. So this is like the first actual live performance, not live, but where we're all going to get together and actually play and just record that. So it's going to be a lot of fun. This is the first time I picked up a guitar in literally 3 months. So I've missed it quite a bit. But yeah, now to this package, which is what I'm sure most of you are interested in. So let's go ahead and start opening this up. Q says, that's right, it's 10 a.m. here in the future. Enjoying that coffee and morning tea. Nice. Nice. Let's see. I know right now there's a big press conference for the state of Ohio, so I'm kind of curious on what's going on. I'm not really following like the news a whole lot just because it depresses the hell out of me. But I'm kind of curious what they're saying and what's going to happen because I have an appointment tomorrow that I am extremely excited about, and I'm going to be really bummed if it gets changed or have to change some stuff around and push it back further than what I'd already pushed it back. So yeah, so hopefully I'm not saying anything too crazy. But all right, so this is a MEZCO 112 figure, which you guys saw from the box. And it's all in black bubble wrap. And there it is. Oh man, that box is awesome. This is actually a lot bigger than what I expected it to be. So yeah, if I can kind of get my light ring out of the way here without just removing the whole stand. So yeah, what I got today is the Nosferatu Silent Screamers MEZCO 112. So as you guys can see, I expected this lunchbox to be a little bit smaller, but this is actually a really good size. This is really kind of cool packaging. I love that artwork from Nosferatu right there. Let's see, Retro Bricks has any more statues in the pipeline? Yes. So I'm looking at the Tweeter Head, Dark Knight Returns, Batman, and then I'm also looking at the Robin as well. And then I'm also planning on getting the Sideshow Premium Format Scarecrow and Mr. Freeze. So those would be the next purchases. And then outside of that, I haven't seen anything else that I really want to pick up right now. A couple Hot Toys. I don't think I have any more Hot Toys this year unless either the Arkham Harley or the Arkham Batgirl get bumped up, because right now they're slated for 2021, I believe. So I don't think I have any more Hot Toys this year. MEZCO, I'm trying to think. I don't know what else I have. MEZCO, I'm kind of, outside of the horror line, I don't know if I'm going to continue to collect the Batman stuff. Just because, I don't know, like, they're not cheap, and between the McFarlane stuff, that kind of fills my 6 inch line, and I don't know, statues and things like that, like they're so expensive that like I need to kind of save as much money as I can for those type of items. So I don't know if I'm going to continue the MEZCO stuff or not, but those are the statues. So yeah, Tweeterhead, Dark Knight, Robin, and then the premium format from Sideshow, Scarecrow and Mr. Freeze. And then I'm probably honestly going to also pick up the animated series Joker statue from Sideshow as well at some point. All right, so let's go ahead and open this up. So here we have our little 112 certificate that this is an adult collector toy, or adult collector's item, not a toy. So I had a, let's see. All right, so let's go ahead and remove the tissue paper here. And then here inside our lunchbox, you guys can see there is Nosferatu and all the accessories nicely presented. And there's so much like plastic over top of him, I can't really see, but he looks, from what I can see, the detailing on it looks really kind of cool. Oh man, that thing looks awesome. Oh yeah, this is awesome. I am so impressed with all their horror figures, and I gotta hope we get all the classic monsters. Like if we can get like an actual Dracula, like the actual Universal monsters, like give me a Dracula, give me a Wolfman, give me a Creature from the Black Lagoon, I would be all over that. I have not picked up Frankenstein yet. I really need to, especially now that Nosferatu came out. He went up a little bit in price. I genuinely don't know if I want the color version, the green version, or if I want the black and white. I think the color is the PX exclusive, and then the normal release was the black and white. So I guess it would just depend on what I can find at this point. Let's see. What's going on, Phantom? Nice, I was actually just talking about that, seeing what all they were saying in Ohio and what was gonna go on the next couple days. But yeah, obviously I'm not paying attention that closely to it. So here we have our coffin for Nosferatu, and then, oh, okay, never mind. It's all down here. Okay. I was super concerned. I was like, wait a minute, this was supposed to come with some other things, but I thought it would all be in the tin, but it's not. It's down in the bottom box. And then, so here we have our lid for Nosferatu for the coffin, and then the standard MEZCO base. So, yeah, super excited to take a look at this guy. And then the other thing that we were given is, so we get MEZCO sticker. We got our little MEZCO, I think that's what they're called. Wonder what color. Let's try and get this open real quick. I wonder what color they gave us for this figure. I would bet it's just gonna be black. I don't know why. I just think that's gonna be it's gonna be black or red. I think, you know, for being Nosferatu, it'd be like the two fitting colors. And I'm completely wrong. And it's actually a little gold. Oh, look at it. I thought these, like, maybe they changed these? So it's like a little Gomez music. And then it even comes with like a little boombox. I always thought these were like more, like just like a, I don't know, like an undetailed like character, not like actually has a little articulation, so move and rotate. I think the only other one I got is the one it came with, the one I got with when I got the yellow suit Wolverine way back in the day. I don't remember it being of Gomez, but yeah, I don't order a lot directly from MEZCO. I normally buy them through other secondary like Big Bad Toy Store. Usually is where I buy them, but yeah, this one, since it was an exclusive, I had to buy it from MEZCO. So that's my little MEZCO. And then the other thing we are given is we get a t-shirt here. So t-shirt has the artwork, like the kind of stylized artwork there of Nosferatu, and then just has the script design, Nosferatu. I think it says 1922, since that's when the film came out. And then the other thing we got is probably one of the things I'm most excited about, and it is the actual film cell from Nosferatu. So they blew up one of the film cells, so you get Nosferatu there, climbing the stairs, like the famous scene of the shadow on the wall. So thought that was a super cool inclusion on this figure. So yeah, so if you end up buying this, you did have to pick your shirt size, and then like I said, they send the shirts, and then and then yeah, you got the cell from the movie. Let's see. Nothing crazy. Just ask everyone to wear masks. No mandates for lockdown. Just ask politely and say examples of consequences if we don't. Fair enough. Fair enough. I figured it wasn't going to be anything too crazy yet, but you never know with what's going on everywhere else. So I know you don't collect Legends, but what do you think of the HasLab Sentinel? So I watched that. I joined Josh's live stream, and it was awesome. Like, yeah, I'm not a Legends guy. I'm not a big X-Men guy, but to see something like that kind of come to fruition with a company like Hasbro, I think that's what collecting needs. I think that the more options you have, the better. And then really to like, because I don't know, like these companies, if they know how many to make, if they know the demand is there, like much like the Spawn Kickstarter that McFarlane did, like I think companies like once they saw like how well that did, hopefully that's kind of the new model, especially for like these bigger items, to where people can actually get excited about it, they can build hype about it, and then you get like those unlockable tiers, and there's just a lot of really cool things that they can do. And then they also know how much money they have that they can put into development, and and really kind of make a superior product. Like like taking a look at the Spawn Kickstarter, McFarlane keeps putting out new videos almost daily of new things that he's added because of all the money he has to play with. So he can put a ton more detail, you can put a ton more accessories in it, and it's just like really, I don't know, it gives the creators so much more freedom, and they're not stuck with product maybe they won't sell. I don't know, I personally love the way that these Kickstarters and things are going, and I hope to see more of it, and I really hope that this Sentinel, for as well as it did and as amazing as it looks, and I think as cool as it's going to be for a lot of people's like centerpieces for their X-Men collection, I think we're going to see some really, really cool stuff, and I kind of hope that is the, I don't know, kind of the wave, at least obviously maybe not for just, normal figures, but for bigger sets like that, if they're going to do like actual like big vehicles or, something like the just, giant set pieces and things like that, I hope that we start seeing that just a lot more, and I think it'd be really cool. I think collectors are going to win in the long run when they're doing these Kickstarters, and they can just offer a lot better product. And then the nice thing is, you get it. Like, you don't have to sit there and run around to 15 Walmarts or Targets and all this crazy stuff. You pre-order it, you're done. You may have to wait a year or two before it comes out, but you're going to get it. It's yours, and and I don't know. I like that a lot more than just trying to randomly find and hunt something personally. Let's see. Insane. Never owned a MEZCO before. MEZCOs are awesome. I am very selective in the ones I buy. I just mainly the horror stuff, and like I said, I have a couple of the Batman MEZCOs, but I really like this horror line a lot. I think everything they're doing out of it is just fantastic. Oh man. Oh goodness gracious. This is. See, and this is the stuff that MEZCO does so freaking well. Oh, God, this thing looks amazing. All right, so let's see if I can get you a good shot right here. So here we have Nosferatu, the living vampire himself. So then this is one of the head sculpts with the beady black eyes, and then just the extremely stylized look. Oh man, the weathering on him is fantastic. So you have just a lot of kind of, I don't know, it looks very old timey. Yeah, good God, that's absolutely gorgeous. Sorry, I'm just sitting here just in awe of this freaking figure. Let's see, Foxy, how's it going tonight? Hopefully your Wednesday night is going well. Nat, what's going on? DJ MPTV, what's the story behind the Blues Cruise tat? So my brother and I, we were just looking for dumb, at this point, I'm tattooed enough that I'm just putting dumb stuff on my body that I think's funny and I enjoy. So that was something that actually meant quite a bit to me and my brother. growing up. He's 10 years younger than I am, so he would always watch Blue's Clues, and we would get into like little arguments and stuff, and it was just a lot of fun. So me and my brother both got this tattoo. So yeah, so that's kind of the story behind the Blue's Clues tattoo. Just me and my brother being dumb. So, Tom Bowling, what's going on? Yes, I did. So I pre-ordered all of the McFarlane Walmart figures. So I got all the metal ones. Super excited about that. I actually did that while in line at Kings Island because Insane was super nice and tagged me on Facebook when they went live. So I was able to pick up all of them. Let's see. Phantom says, I never collected Mezco, but they release awesome figures and was pulled trigger on Popeyes. Yeah, and I think that's what I like. I like the off the beaten path stuff, like Popeye, like Nosferatu. The thing I like about their horror selection is like where Mezco looks really cool. I like that I can just buy one and I have that character, whereas NECA will release, they have like 30 different versions of Jason, 30 different versions of Freddy, 30 different versions of Pennywise, and I just want one. I just want the one. It all fits in the line together. I like the cloth good as opposed to actual just sculpting. So I don't know, I really like the Mezco horror line a lot, and this one is freaking amazing. So I am super excited to mess around with him. Let me just kind of show you guys some of the accessories that he comes with in closer detail real quick. Q says I have my first Mezco Captain Marvel on its way. Nice. The fact that Nosferatu comes with a Rats in a Coffin also says, yeah, I think that's my favorite, and that's I was gonna buy it anyway because like I love Nosferatu. Like I'm a big horror fan, and Nosferatu is one of my favorite movies. And the movie about the making of Nosferatu Shadow of the Vampire with Willem Dafoe and John Malkovich is phenomenal. If you ever are like kind of curious on the original making of Nosferatu, definitely watch that movie. It's so freaking good. It's kind of creepy. I wouldn't really consider it. It's more of maybe a thriller, maybe a psychological type movie as opposed to like an actual horror film. But it's really cool of just kind of some of the accounts that they have of Max, who played Nosferatu in the original movie. Like they were saying, like being like kind of a method actor, like he was doing some very strange things. And I don't know, that movie kind of documents some of the accounts of kind of what happened back in the day of filming the actual Nosferatu. So it's a really, really cool movie. I think it came out in 2001, somewhere around that area or somewhere around that time. But it's called Shadow of the Vampire, and it's freaking awesome. But yeah, so this is another one of our head sculpts here. Let me see if I can pence that and get it in frame for you. So this is probably my favorite, and probably, I don't know. This is the one I was originally going to display him with, just because of the fangs showing, a little bit more of the aggressive attacking face sculpt right there. Looks gorgeous. And then the other one we are given is the fully clothed mouth. So this one that's actually came on the figure, if you can kind of see, the teeth are actually poking out there in his front lip, whereas this one, the teeth are actually fully covered. So this one I will not be using. So it's either going to be this one or the actual like fangs exposed. So those are the 3 head sculpts you get. Then let's see. So you get a couple other pieces. So you just get some more different, poses as far as the hands. These are a little bit more aggressive in the reaching out and kind of clawing motion there. Really, they all kind of like, they're really just all different forms of like kind of the clawing. Here you have more of just kind of like a general, I don't know, just like a slightly open pose there. And then let's see, we are given his keys. So you actually get individual keys there on a key ring. We are given, it looks like 6 rats. So yeah, you have quite a few rats here. And then they're all in different poses, like their tails are all in different ways, and They're like one standing up on its hind legs. They all look about the same color though. This one's a little bit more of a kind of a rounded pose there. Let's see, we're given Nosferatu's lantern, which I don't think there are any light up now. That's definitely a solid paint. So not translucent, so there's no light up feature on it, but there's his lantern right there that he can hold. And then we are given his like a little headdress right here, so his little cap. So that looks really cool as well. And then the main thing I'm super excited about is let's get out this coffin, because I think that's how I'm gonna have him posed. I don't know, am I gonna do him in the coffin? Oh man, I didn't realize that had, is that removable, or doesn't look like it? So here we have our coffin. On the inside, you have a couple more rats, so it's rat infested. You have the dirt down there. So that is awesome detail. It doesn't look, that may be able to be removed. It doesn't look or feel like it. I don't know. But yeah, either way, there's your bottom of your coffin with just a ton of rats and some dirt. And then we are also given, what did I do with the, oh, it's down here. Looks like what I do with the, and then in this box, we have, like I said, the normal base right here. And we are given the lid to the coffin, so we can close it like so. So and I wonder if that actually, because I saw some like some of the promo pics actually kind of had it, which I don't think it's actually gonna. I don't know if it. I'll have to figure out if it actually adheres or like actually clicks in anywhere. Because some of the promo pics actually like have him like in, not that actually would actually display it that way, but like you can have like Nosferatu in there and then like him kind of peering out through the little crack there in the wood. But man, this is such a cool display piece. Even if you just kind of like have it like laying there like this, you know, kind of with the door slightly off of it, right behind him, or even just, you know, setting it up kind of behind him. Oh, it's one of the things I kind of, if I'm gonna set it up, I kind of want it to be like this. Feels like it's just gonna keep falling down, unless there's some way. I don't know. I'll look at, see if there's instructions or anything. But this is an awesome accessory. This is an awesome figure. Sorry, I completely been ignoring the comments. Let's see. Steve was great. Always wanted thinking chair. Don says I need a whole Nickelodeon sleeve. So it's not going to be a Nickelodeon sleeve. But I am going to be getting, hopefully, and that's actually what one of my appointments tomorrow is. I'm going in for a consultation because it's been 4 years since I got my last piece, and I need to cover up a bunch of crap on this arm, and I'm gonna actually start my full sleeve on this arm, and then there's like two tattoos that my artist is currently designing. That hopefully, I don't think he's gonna do it tomorrow, but hopefully like maybe within the next week, I can at least get those two done and fill up some of the space here in my forearm. And then, yeah, like this one's gonna be completely covered. So hopefully gonna be doing that. The only negative thing that I have right now is I wanna go ahead and at least pay my deposit and get him started on the artwork, since it's gonna be a fully custom piece. So the only issue I have is in August, we have as of right now, we have a beach vacation with the family. So I don't obviously want to be getting tattooed and going out in the sun, in the water. That's going to be absolutely no good. Especially for, you know, just the outlines, but, you know, a full arm piece, yeah, it's just not going to work. So probably gonna have to put that, at least give him plenty of time to draw the stuff, but probably gonna push that off hopefully until probably early September, but at least get these two done real quick so they can get healed up before before we go out. But yeah, so no, I'm planning on getting a crap done more. It's not gonna be a Nickelodeon sleeve, but there's gonna be a lot of fun elements to it. So I'm working on doing a. Basically, the idea is it's going to be all new school, so very much like this, very colorful, a lot of flowers, like, you know, just super bright, super kind of cartoony, for lack of a better word. But it's going to be different pieces of some of my favorite movies and TV shows. So like obviously I'm a big Doctor Who fan, so that one's here, and just gonna do a lot of really cool stuff. One item I'm super excited about that I'm gonna talk to him about with tomorrow. I'm beyond excited for it. Like, I'm so excited that I thought of it the way I wanted to have it done. So I'm hoping. I mean, I know he's a phenomenal artist, so I know he'll be able to transfer it into a good tattoo. I just can't wait to get it. So yeah, sorry to just go out on tattoos. I am not getting Aubrey Monsters. I enjoy Aubrey Monsters, but that's not something that I like enough to get, or like, you know, had such a profound effect on my childhood that I would get tattooed. So no, it is not. It's not gonna be Aubrey Monsters. Let's see. Carly Payne from Lingo says, "Ooh, about the rats." Yeah, it's a horror figure, so like you gotta expect some level of grossness with it. But man, this thing is freaking awesome. Like, and he's actually got a good weight to him. Like with everything, like, 'cause this is obviously a new body mold because of like the hunchback, and then like how wide he is, like, you know, compared to his waist, how wide he is, and how high his shoulders are. There's a ton of weight up here. Like this feels like a very premium, even though it's only 6 inches tall. This feels like a very premium, like, figure. Like, this feels high end. Yeah, super excited to get him all posed up and into the collection. I just don't know how I want to pose him. Actually, let's go ahead and change out the head. So this is definitely the one I think I want to use. Oh yeah. Let's go ahead and change out maybe one of the hands. See if we can get him in a little bit more of a. Oh, might help if I grab the left hand instead of the right hand, if I'm going to put it on the left arm. All right. Yeah, something like kind of just like that for right now. Huh. All right, let's see. What's up, Matthew? How's it going? Yes, and Night of Ren. Yes, I got the, this was delivered today. This is the Nosferatu MEZCO 112. Yeah, I pre-ordered him these, actually it was probably about an hour after he went live. I meant to order him and then I forgot, so I got busy doing work stuff. And then since he, thank God, texted me that he got his, and I was like, oh, like, and I was able to snag one of the first waves. So, yeah, super excited to have Nosferatu in my collection. Let's see, Josh Cortez, is New York City open? Yes, sorta. Almost everything is open right now. Obviously, everything's at like half capacity. And anytime you're out, they're asking you to wear a mask, and then they're requiring you, if you are in a business that's inside, you need to wear a mask. So kind of like with the wife and I, like, we love craft breweries. We were at one last night I was with actually a good buddy, BJ, and they came in to town, and then so what we had was anytime you were walking around the brewery, like if you went up to the bar to get a beer, if you went to go get food, went to use the restroom, you had to have a mask on. But if you were sitting at your table, then you didn't have to have one. So that's what most places are doing. So they require you, if you're up, you're walking around, you have to wear a mask. If you're sitting, like if you're eating or drinking, then you don't have to. But so yeah, so we're technically open. There's just there are a lot of mandates as far as wearing a mask, all that type of stuff, which is which is pretty normal, I think, for most places at this point. Let's see. I was a huge fan till the Chin Ball or W. Sam took over. Who's your favorite Doctor? So my gut reaction is David Tennant. So I think he is probably my favorite. I love Matt Smith, and I love Christopher Eccleston. I love those three. I wasn't. I like Capaldi. I wasn't necessarily a huge fan of Capaldi. So, but I would say Tenet is probably my favorite. But I don't know. Like I freaking love Matt Smith. I don't. I don't know. I don't know. It's like they all have different qualities, and they're all fantastic. But I'm gonna final answer. I'm gonna say David Tennant. I really like it. Let's see. I want to get a Mythosaur skull or Boba Fett's shoulder plate tattoo on my arm. Nice. That'd be awesome. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have any Star Wars tattoos. That may or may not be part of what I'm talking with my artist tomorrow with about is getting at least a little something for Star Wars in the design of my sleeves. So we will see. Walt says the new Lamborghini looks like a Batmobile. Like from the new movie. I haven't seen it. If they've released any pictures. So I'm not for sure if they released the new Robert Pattinson Batmobile or not. If they have, I haven't seen it. But man, I tell you what, I did see the pictures of Kravitz's daughter. Does she not look like the perfect Catwoman? Like they nailed that freaking suit and the goggles on her forehead. Like she looks every bit of the Jim Lee, Greg Capullo like design Catwoman. She looks freaking fantastic. I was already excited for the movie, but I am even more now that it looks like they finally at least got the Catwoman suit to look amazing. Let's see, I'm forced to wear a mask. I want to buy a Banefast mask since I'm bald. Why not? Yeah, and that's kind of the fun part. Is that's what I'm having fun with it. Like, and I think that's what you have to do. Is like basically treat it like like a T-shirt or an article of clothing. Get what you like. If you like a sports team, get their logo all over it. Like you gotta have fun with the mask at this point. Like, do make it your own. We did that. I bought a Batman and the Blue Jackets mask, and probably at some point I'll probably buy a couple more just because, I'm using the same two over and over and over again, and probably should change them up at some point. Throw them in the washer. But Bane one would be cool. The Batman one, you guys seen it in videos. It's just like the old '66 like Bat logo. That's just a blue mask, but I like it. So so I don't know. Have fun with the mask. I mean. It's just one of those things, unfortunately. Like, would I prefer not to wear one? Sure. But if that's what I have to do and if that's what gets us through all of this sooner, wear a mask. So, Tom Baker is my favorite. Yeah, so he would be, like, as far as, like, I guess, like, the classic Doctor Who, I agree. He'd be my favorite as well. But as far as, like, I'll be honest with you, like, I can watch a little bit of the classic Doctor Who, but it wasn't until really the modern, when Christopher Eccleston kind of restarted everything, that's when I actually like really started getting into Doctor Who. So it's definitely the classic stuff I watch every once in a while, but it's not my favorite. I prefer the more modern. But yeah, so there he is, Nosferatu. I'll probably do this is just like a little overview. I'll probably do an actual like detailed little overview video here sometime soon, so you guys can see like all the details up close, everything that comes with, and a couple different poses and some stuff like that. But I just wanted to kind of share with you guys what he looked like and what everything you got with the figure. And here's just a shot kind of the shirt that he came with. So right here you have Nosferatu 1922. Really like that shirt a lot. Like, really freaking like that shirt a lot. Like, yeah, I'm gonna be wearing the shirt a lot. Such a cool design. I really like that. Sorry, I'm just showing you a black back at this point. But yeah, I really, really love the artwork of this shirt and just the overall design. And then for those of you that just joined, this is the lunchbox that he comes in. So another like really kind of cool little like not displaying option, but I guess like packaging. I don't know, it's kind of cool to see something that's a little bit nicer as opposed to just another cardboard box. But so yeah, kind of a cool collector's item there. Yeah, no, he actually does. Like, he reminds me a lot of the Pennywise MEZCO did, whereas I think these are probably the two most aesthetically creepy looking ones. Like the Dawn of the Dead 2-pack, those look really good. And the Freddy looks really cool too. But I don't know, there's something a little bit more like horrific about this guy and Pennywise as opposed to, I don't know, Freddy I've always laughed at more than I've actually been afraid of. But yeah, as like a kid, Nosferatu scared the living hell out of me. But yeah. Oh, I really didn't even look that close, man. Like the veins and everything just popping out of his head. Good God, there's a ton of detail in this. Oh, such a freaking awesome piece. So yeah, I know they were doing a second run of this, like that was coming out in December. I don't know if those are all sold out yet or not. But if you are a horror fan, and especially of like classic horror, this is definitely a figure you're gonna want to get into your collection. Like, this is freaking amazing. So yeah, Christopher Hamilton, what is going on? Yeah, and actually, Matthew, I agree. I kind of expected like nothing big, but it would have been cool if, like, you know, just like maybe up here at the like very top, like around the collar, they just would have put a small, like, you know, like the little, basically like they could have just put this, you know, obviously not this big, but just you know, just a little MEZCO logo right there. I think that would have looked kind of cool. But I mean, it's cool that they didn't, because, you know, now it's just an awesome Nosferatu shirt. So it'd be cool to see. Let's see. This was freaking creepy, but it's a good movie. Yeah, it's crazy to think, like, it's 1922. Cause you, like, I couldn't imagine seeing that back in the day. Like, I don't know, like, I guess with like technology and everything we see now, it's one of those things that, like, you don't really appreciate, like, the time that came out, and, you know, probably what it did to people, like some things, anxiety and stuff it produced. I don't know. It's kind of crazy. Let's see. Matthew says, "Yeah, I'm agree with that. Oh, yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why they didn't put anything MEZCO on the shirt, but they didn't." All right. So with that, Shadow of the Vampire is a great flick. It's based on it. Yep. So Christopher, if you just joined, I actually was talking about that. Shadow of the Vampire. Nosferatu is one of my favorite horror movies, and Shadow of the Vampire is phenomenal. I was actually recommending everyone who's seen Nosferatu to watch Shadow of the Vampire. It's a awesome movie, all about the making of the movie and some of the weird stuff that actually some of the accounts of the weird stuff that happened on set while they were filming it. So I fully agree. If you guys are looking for, it's not necessarily like a horror movie, like I said before. It's more of, it's not a documentary. Like, I don't know. It's not. I guess a thriller would be kind of what I would consider it. Definitely has a lot of like horror elements to it, but it's not. I wouldn't call it an outright horror film. But it's freaking fantastic. If you just kind of want some of the, I don't know, like some of the dramatized reaccounts of what went on while they were filming Nosferatu. It's really cool. I don't know. It could be on Netflix or Hulu or one of those services. It's not something that I've really kind of searched for. Let's take a look real quick. I got a few minutes here. Let's see if we have Nosferatu. Sorry. On any of the streaming services, or not Nosferatu. Shadow of the Vampire. At least it looks like it's not available on Amazon Prime. And sorry, I went off of the. I don't see it anywhere. As far as I don't see it actually on, or Nosferatu. Yeah, Nosferatu is on Amazon Prime. I don't know about Shadow the Vampire. Does not look like it's on Amazon Prime. It just says it's unavailable in my area, and then I don't see anywhere else popping up saying you can watch it. But yeah, it may not be up there. But it's a really good movie if you're able to find it. It's definitely worth checking out. But yeah, so it is almost 6:30, and I actually have to pack up my equipment to go rehearse and shoot a little set tonight for the band I play in. So yeah, I gotta go do that. So I gotta be there at 7. So yeah, thanks for joining this little stream here. Sorry, it's like one of the worst outros ever. I'm like all over the place because I was sitting there trying to find the Shadow of the Vampire and then just completely lost train of thought. But yeah, so I do got to go, and hope everyone is having a fantastic Wednesday night. And thank you so much for joining this. I know this was kind of a weird time to stream, but I really wanted to open up this Nosferatu and get him out of box and be able to show you guys. And yeah, just show you guys everything I got. So I do have a statue review video that I'm probably going to post probably either tomorrow or Friday. It's pretty much edited. I just have one last little shot I got to get, edit that in, and then I'll be able to post it and create my thumbnail. So hopefully I should be able to get that done tomorrow and I get that posted. And then I don't think I have anything else coming this weekend. I don't think. I'll have to look and see if I have anything else being delivered. Might do a my typical Sunday live stream. Have a couple other statue videos I'm currently working on, but they're not nearly done yet. And then I don't think hunt-wise, I know Josh and we've been trying to get together. Like now that like things are starting to open up a little bit, we actually have stuff going on the weekends now. So we had a wedding this past weekend. This weekend is my grandfather's birthday, so we have a big family event for that. So I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to get out and hunt anytime soon. But there's going to be like some just some random videos that I'm working on. So hopefully you guys enjoyed those. They should be up sooner than later. And hopefully we can get out and start hunting again here shortly. But thank you guys so much for joining. And let me see. Josh, you have a great night. Matthew, you have a great night as well. Christopher Hamilton, have a great evening. Good to finally catch you and Cincy. Man. Nice. Thank you so much for joining the streams. Like I said, this one was just kind of random just because I got Nosferatu in. But hopefully you all have a wonderful Wednesday, and I will catch you guys later. See ya.